Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got. It's Darkside Vision Ray. You guys voted and you guys chose this as your next review. This is Darkside Vision Ray from the Star Wars Black Series, number 1 in the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker series from Hasbro's Black Series. I hope we get a bunch more of these figures because we're very scarce on Rise of Skywalker. I still want a Ben Kenobi figure from the end of the movie when he's sort of returning to the light, the good guys. So I would still like that figure. Maybe from the end where he puts his hand behind his back and pulls out the lightsaber. That's pretty cool. Let's see something like that. And also, we still need a Rey from the end with her new yellow lightsaber as well. Funnily enough, I choose the colour yellow for my lightsaber, and that was long before the movie. I've always chosen yellow as my colour. Used to be purple, and then as I've gotten older, I decided yellow as my kyber crystal colour. And when I go to Florida, hopefully I'll be able to build my own lightsaber. I'm looking to build sort of a Old Republic style hilt with the yellow crystal inside. That's my vision, but this is Rey's dark side vision. So let's jump into this review. While searching for the Sith Wayfinder, Rey envisions her turn to the dark side. Wielding a double-bladed lightsaber, her rage and immense power is frightening. I love that rendering on the side there. There's the same rendering on the back. And the face sculpt on this one looks pretty decent. But let's go ahead and break it out of the packaging so we can take a closer look at this Rey. Right, need some skizzles. Let's do this. Snippity snip. Snippity snip. Snippity snip. And final one. Snippity snip. Great. And as well, tune in next time as well, because we will be reviewing the Bad Batch figure Elite Squad Trooper. He's next. Right. So it's got one of the new slip covers on the front as well, which is pretty nice. I always like these. Stops people stealing things from the boxes. Nice. So I'm gutted that here in the UK a bunch of stuff's been delayed due to COVID. We're still waiting for all our online retailers to get stock of all the latest McFarlane figures, like the Drowned still hasn't come out here in the UK. We're still waiting on the Black Series figures for Asajj Ventress, which I really want because I want to stand her with Dooku. Wow, this is actually a very nice figure. Got a cloth cape at the back there too. Oh, nice. Not too fond of the capey bit, but we'll sort that. So here it is, Darkside Rey, looking very cool. I'm loving that figure. That face sculpt is beautiful, actually. Very nicely done. Can't see a hair or anything through that. The hood is static there. It does stay on. This as well, you can't remove any of this piece, but she does have a nice cloth cape at the back, which is very nice in style. I like that. Oopsie daisy. So articulation wise, can we move the head? You can move the head within the cape, but you can't obviously move the hood. So you have to move the head independently of the hood. That just kind of hinders things. But the arm does lift up at this side here. Ooh. Does also rotate. There's also the sliding single hinged elbow. I'm not a fan of these elbows. They always feel very flimsy. But yeah, the elbow there. And hands are on a ball joint. She's got like a ring on her finger as well, which is pretty nice. Like a red. Not sure if you can see that there. She's got like a ring on her finger, which is nice. So there is the waist swivel as well. She can rotate there a little bit and crunch backwards and forwards. Her legs are going to be hindered by this cape piece, I think. But obviously her legs will lift out all the way to the sides, but just not forwards too much. Oh no, they can do, but it makes it look weird with that because it's not cloth. Top thigh cut, single hinge knee, So there is the thigh cut and the knee there that does also rotate. So that's pretty good. And the feet are on rocker and pivot. No real changes on the legs or anything like that. They are just static all the way down. But still very nice. So she does have display pegs in the bottom of her feet, if you want to use a display base with her. One of the main reasons for getting this fig, though, was this very cool lightsaber that everybody remembers from the trailer. She does have a double-bladed saber at this point, which does just snap together like so. It's on like a little hinge there, as you can see. So it just sticks together, because obviously everyone loved the fact that in the trailer she was stood like that, and it just went... Very cool. Sabers like this kind of thing always remind me a lot of sort of the Inquisitors kind of thing. And if this didn't have Rey's head on it, it would be very cool to use this as your own kind of Inquisitor. Because the figure itself is beautiful. Just a shame that it'll always be known as the Dark Side Rey, which never existed really. It was just a vision. But it's cool that they gave us the figure nonetheless. I know a lot of people wanted this. The moment they saw that in the trailer, everybody was saying that's going to be the figure that everybody's going to want. And don't worry, we will head down to the desk cam in just a second to give you guys an up-close personal look at that figure. It is too good not to look at. I'm trying to get it to kind of sit in her hands like she did in the trailer. And then you can do the... Very cool indeed. As a fan of Darth Maul and things like that, I am very much into this figure. I do love my dark side figures and things, so she's going to fit very nicely in my collection. So guys, without further ado, let's head on down to the desk cam and take a closer personal look at Rey. Alright guys, here is Darkside Rey out of the packaging, looking very cool. I am loving this new figure. Like I said, that face sculpt isn't that bad, I quite like it. Does look pretty decent. Done a decent face tech job there for Rey. One of the first sculpts that I think actually looked pretty decent and quite like Daisy Ridley. Daisy Ridley? But yeah, looking very squish. I'm loving that figure. And of course the lightsaber is one of the many reasons people bought this. I love the fact that we can just swing that. Obviously it's a bit long, so I have to lift her up to put that into a double blade. She does look very much like some form of Inquisitor in this style, which does look very cool. That hilt as well is very nicely detailed. It does look kind of like her, staff still. It's got that kind of look to it. And then the end part, the repeater at the end, really does remind me of like Darth Vader's kind of lightsaber with the big chunky end there. Very cool. Again, lift it up to fold it up. Very nice, and she would look very cool as an Inquisitor, because if we bring in one of my favourite Inquisitors, again, she looks very cool at the side of them. You could very much imagine that Rey would be like a Sith Inquisitor or something. And she looks even better when we flank her with a couple of elite-looking stormtroopers as well, or troopers. If we do that. See, that looks very cool as well. She does suit that style. Loving this figure. Definitely worth picking up, guys. Her articulation's a bit hindered by some of the costume pieces, but it is very nice. I'm trying to work out, is this basically... I forgot the purple-haired lady's name from the sequel trilogy. But isn't this basically that figure with a new hood on it? It does look very similar, like it should have been painted purple. And they've just given a few new detailings. I may be wrong, because I never got that figure. Is it Hondo? I don't know. Hondo? Something like Hondo, in it? No? No, I can't remember. No, Hondo's up there. Stupid me. I know what I'm trying to say. It's a good job someone does. But yes, either way, very nice figure indeed, guys. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. So guys, what are your thoughts on this Rey figure? Let us know in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this figure, guys, then please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us. It really helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome videos. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye!